as they have to make dexterity saves. I'll take lightning damage. Tables.
Electrocute the table. Electrocute the table.
They all fail.
Yes.
Well done, Aerith.
Now, if she doesn't kill the table, Katerina can rush in and finish it off.
With 1 damage.
Lightning cracks through the table as the table splinters into wooden pieces. It dealt one
Ah,
more hit
yeah.
point than it needed.
Alright.
Nice.
We're
The
doing
stove is like electrocuted. It seems to work on like magic or some shit because it doesn't like completely fry it, but it does like slow down and like it was a bit crawling towards you guys, and it looks very hurt. The stove is bloodied. Whatever this weird ball of whirling blades is, seems fine.
Yeah. I'd imagine so. Alright. Katarina's not going anywhere.
Yeah, this big whirling ball of blades is not a good thing. As one of Alyssa's motes just flies at it. Hits it. Deals 14 radiant damage. And then for her action, Alyssa will... Alyssa's gonna firebolt it as well. Screw it. Yep, that hits. She launches fire at this thing. It seems to resist it somewhat.
Oh.
Well, not fire.
Fire is a no-go? Okay.
No.
Hearing fighting, carefully put down the file in the chest. Not close.
Did it seem to not take any damage at all from the lightning, or is it...
It seems to be hurt by the lightning and the fire.
Okay.
Bolted it.
Gerald, your friends are having a battle in the kitchen.
Yeah, I can see.
A kitchen battle, if you will.
How much space is there?
Not much.
Not a lot, but I think you can fit.
There's enough to stand here.
You can stand in the middle there. I don't know.
There's enough to stand here, like, mid-swing, and I can move off after. So I'm gonna, while here, make the two lines attacks on the gearkeeper and then take a step
I guess
back.
the question is like asking how tall is the roof here? Like if Crusoe can fly over us, or...
Crusoe can like leap off the ground, and then the spear comes in between Woxian and Kai, like over the shoulder, and then down into the construct.
I mean, I can just kind of stand in the space. So
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Over here. Bing. About 28.
28 hits.
About a 28.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
25 damage. 2 away from max.
Yep. This thing, You see bits of metal begin to fall off of it as you hit it with an impact. It is now bloodied, but doesn't have blood.
And then Gerald's gonna rear the lance back and take another swing
Get him.
or thrust. 25.
25.
Another hit.
Come on, baby. High damage. Okay, good.
21 damage this time.
Yep, even more of it is now destroyed.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Still alive, boys. I've done all I can do.
Yeah.
On its turn, it's a wisdom save.
Alright, damage.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, that's fine.
Guardians seem to be doing a pretty good job. It is not looking good. It is beginning to fall apart.
Okay.
But then it rears forward right in front of Kai and Wilson, and then just sort of explodes outwards as a Jetson spray of jagged metal expels from it in a cone in front.
Ah.
You're
Hmm.
all around Gerald, so it's probably going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And it just misses Kayan. And that is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Kablooey!
It's not magic, right? Or is it?
It's not magic.
Okay.
Ah.
13. Meh.
16.
If you
So,
rolled
oh,
a 14 or lower, take 24 piercing damage.
okay. Oof.
If you rolled a 15 or higher, take 12.
I'd like to
Con
know.
save.
So,
Alright, still con save.
she said fire was a no-go, but did it get hurt by the fire at all?
Yeah, it's just resistant.
He got hurt by the fire. Okay. I'm gonna hellish rebuke it. Why not?
What's the thing for Hellish Rebuke? Is it just taking
That's
damage?
yeah. It takes damage. That's the Dex 20 save.
Okay.
And it takes half as much on a successful save.
Yep, roll damage.
Okay. So that will be 60-10.
Yep.
All right. 37. If it attacks me, I just explode with fire.
Yep, and it takes a bit of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's its turn. At the beginning of your turn, the whirling blades pierce into you, and you take 5 piercing damage.
All right.
Oh, sorry, what was the damage for the his deck save?
It's 24 if you fail, and 12 if you.
Okay. And it's strength and con for my armor, so I said
Did you remember to make the dex save for Crusoe, Synox?
Crusoe, sorry. Crusoe's deck save. It's gonna be a lot higher than mine. That's for sure. There we go. 14, was it?
Yikes!
Was that a
That-
pass or a fail?
That is a failure, as Crusoe takes 24 piercing damage.
Good fucking job, Crusoe.
Failed by
Come
one.
on, man.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it with an Eldritch Blast. Here we go.
Okay, you have disadvantage.
I know. Alright. 9 plus 12.
I lose
20.
concentration.
Concentration on what?
Shield of Faith.
Did you cast that on your turn or?
I cast that at the beginning of the boss fight. Guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
21.
he never lost it.
21, KJ.
21 hits.
Great. Good job, me. Okay, I hit for 7 and push it back 10 feet.
Yep, you push it against the wall.
Okay. I'm then gonna retreat back.
You hear the horrible whirling of blades against the wall as it just sort of scratches down.
I'm gonna keep hitting it.
Okay.
Alright, 24.
That hits.
Fucking die already.
As you blast it, it falls apart into pieces as blades hit the ground. The sphere blows apart. There's now metal all over the kitchen floor.
Ugh. How awful. And now that I'm done with him, I'm gonna focus on the animated stove from here.
No, not my stove.
Sorry, KJ, I'm gonna ruin your stove. Oh!
No, my stove.
KJ's stove is going down. Okay.
It only had 10 hit points left. You blast apart my stove.
Aww.
Still disappointing we let any of them get a turn. That was
Yeah.
pretty sad.
Yeah,
That was pretty amateur. We didn't do well there.
I really wanted the knives to attack you. They only do 1d4 plus 1.
But there's many of them.
What if they all crit, KJ? Like, what if you just it's too much.
Look, all,
I'll
all
just roll
crits,
all.
all crits, all fours. That's 80 damage.
Just like yeah, I'll just roll one attack for all the knives. Like, oh look, I rolled a 20. Oh no.
Yeah.
I just rolled that damage in that scenario, and I only got like 60. You'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You've destroyed the kitchen. I mean, it was already pretty bad, but
Yeah. Oh, well, that sure was a kitchen nightmare.
I feel like that should be funny.
Yeah, me too. It wasn't very funny, was it? I didn't really mean it to be funny either. I am petrified by kitchens now.
I can assure that my kitchen's not like that.
I'd assume not.
I hope, anyway.
Do you have any of those band-aids?
You've been hurt.
Yes, I was hurt a bit.
Come here.
In case you couldn't tell from the whirling blades.
14. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna give you a healer kit usage. Yep, 18 hit points.
Thanks.
Sure. Just stay still. Bandage that up.
I take away. I took away all of Alyssa's healing magic. The only heal she has is mass heal.
Well.
Oh no, I stubbed my toe.
Oh no, I stubbed my toe. Mass heal.
If somebody could heal me as well, please. I'm be hurt.
Sure. Who said this, Alyssa?
Alyssa, she has 41 out of 87.
Ooh, that's a lot of hit points. I will hear you. All she gets is this. Well, I'll roll the d6. You add the modifier.
4 plus her amount of hit dice. I guess plus the 2, so 6 plus her hit dice.
6 plus her hit die.
Mm-hmm.
Her amount of hit dice, did I say?
She looks pretty okay now.
Good thing she has 2 million hit dice.
You know what level she is.
20.
Good thing
I don't
she's
know,
super
she
plus.
could be level 18 or 17.
Yeah, she's not level 20.
Kai, what are you doing in there? Are you investigating?
Well, there's a door at the end here.
Okay. Do you want to check that out now,
No.
or should we check the one near the hallway?
Hmm. They might lead to the same room, but I suppose we should probably check this one out first.
Okay.
I'm still concentrating on Spirit Guardians, by the way. Though one thing that should be of note is that if Kaiten moves into it, I'll try to drop concentration on it before she does.
I mean, you probably noticed or heard Caden Kyle.
Yeah, but when I cast it, Kai couldn't see you because he
True.
can't see through walls. That's
Would be aware that it would not be in 19.
You are met by
Alright.
a dining hall of broken tables and chairs.
Okay. Let's hope these aren't animated too.
If you wait for a second, nothing happens.
Alright. Well, yes, I do think that door leads directly out into the hallway.
right.
I think this might be getting to the end here.
It's the end of the hallway. Might be the last room.
That was another room on the other side. We haven't been in all of those.
Alright.
Yes, that's true.
And then that other room with the large X across the door.
Yeah,
So-
it's the one with the big scary thing that's inside it, probably.
Yes, I still think we don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, for all we know, it could be a giant zombie.
Do we open the door, KJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, you open the door. You are met with
Ah.
water ebbs and flows through a large opening along the east wall of this ruined library. Rotting parchments and waterlogged tomes are spread everywhere, fallen from cracked stone shelves.
Oh, what a tragedy. Those poor books. How much ancient knowledge must be hidden inside of those, and now they're destroyed.
Woxian does not notice, but as you look out in the room, Kai, you see 4 giant octopus just in the water underneath,
Underneath where?
sort of over here, just in this general area around here.
Watch out, there's some octopus over there.
Well, octopus
They're-
is tasty.
They're pretty deep down, kind of hard to see. You get why Woxian hasn't noticed.
Okay.
Right, let's be cautious. Maybe we can find a book here that might be about the disease.
So hopefully the text is still legible in these books.
I have a fair modicum of assumption that, well, I might be the only person who can read them, so we'll see.
if you even can read them, is my point.
If it's
That's-
legible, yeah.
This guy just pulls out one of the books. That seems to be in like the best sort of condition.
Yeah, we're both pulling out books, I guess.
You both pull out books. Kai has no understanding of what's on here.
But it seems to be like actual text and not just smudges that are like destroyed or anything.
Yes, it does seem to.
Okay.
Woxian you pick out a book. You look at it. It seems to be a very ancient book about the sort of biology of humans. Just, like a picture of a skeleton on the front, sort of just a nice title, Anatomy of the Human Body.
Ooh.
And as you flick through a little bit, it's basically just like a factual book about the human body. Like all the bones are named, organs, some facts about each one.
Uh-huh. Wow, they really did know a lot, huh? I wonder.
Right. At least the text is legible and not destroyed by the times here, so... And I don't think I can help much with this, so I'll just go back to the other room and deal with the zombies there.
Alright, should I be worried about those octopi you mentioned?
Right. They do seem to be swimming quite far down, so... Just
Maybe you
just let me know
can...
if...
Okay. I was thinking maybe you could just stay here and keep an eye on them, but...
You could also just take some of the books out and move them somewhere else to read.
That seems fair too. Luxian is gonna start using Mage Hand, just take out the books from the shelves, place them outside the room.
Yep, one by one you do this. There only seems to be about 10 or so books that are actually legible. Like I know on the map you can see like the rows and rows of like books and stuff, but this place
Like-
crashed and it was just books on shelves. Most of them just fell right in the water. You got like
Yeah.
the edge by the door where they luckily fell like on the floor instead of in the big pool of ice water.
Okay. There seems to be 10 books we can read.
Well, that's excellent news. 10 books is better than no books.
Yes. And 1 book, and 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, 5 books, 6 books, 7 books. Maybe not 8 books, and 9 books.
You get the idea.
Gerald, do you want to smash some zombies?
Sure.
You have fun, we'll be reading.
Still having spirit guardians up, I'm just gonna try to open up the door.
You open up the door. 2 zombies run at you. They immediately die, for they are actual zombies. That room was a debate.
Okay.
I think people.
Wait, hold
had
on,
some-
KJ. I might roll minimum damage.
No.
Right.
You hearing the sound of many zombies going. "Arr!"
As they die, their robes just sort of fall on the floor as their zombie bodies kind of burn away a bit with this radiant damage. There are now just 2 robes.
Alright. Well, that should be that for most of this. Yeah, now Kai drops concentration on Spirit Guardians.
Are you guys ready? They just killed the zombies.
Oh, did they now? That was quite easy.
I don't know. Whatever. Come on.
Luxian is just sort of floating in the air, reading a book and just moving along.
Uh,
Try to rope for Luxian. eye onto him. Float and
Might just have a last sweep over some of the rooms here as Kai takes on his goggles of night and tries to see into this room with dark vision.
With your passive perception, as you look in this room, you can see two glowing orange eyes hidden within the rubble. And then you hear a straining of the rubble. What do you do?
Alright, there seems to be more inside of here. He
More what?
speaks it out loud. Of something that's hiding here.
Okay, well, do you want to kill it? What are we doing?
Seems to be anticipating us as Kai looks straight into the eyes. Not doing anything yet.
Look straight into the eyes. Yeah. An iron hand bursts out of the rubble, just sort of bursting out and then falling on top. It's clearly some sort of construct as the hand clasps onto the rubble, and now it looks like it's pulling itself up.
Alright. Go. Don't get yourself hurt.
Right.
Joe's just watching it like come out as he does his stretches, rolls his arms.
Another hand now. So both hands and sort of like palms out as it lifts.
And as it's lifting crew,
Wait,
Joe's gonna cast haste on himself.
do you speak Kai tries to ask it, do you speak Elvish in Elvish?
You see it look at you, and the eyes just sort of blink, but it doesn't say anything. And now its head rises out of the rubble, and you can see the two glowing orange eyes and a sort of constructed iron face of a golem made of iron. Seems as though it understood.
Your master is dead. Or whoever would be your master in this facility are long gone. If you do have any master, I'm sorry to make assumptions.
Make a persuasion check.
$12.
You watch as its orange eyes dim and turn black, and the head lolls, and it just sort of collapses to one side in the rubble.
It was an oddly depressing sight. Without any purpose. Without any purpose of a master, he just went back to sleep.
Go alright then.
As a servant
In
should.
dormant.
Well, let's go kick somebody's ass before I. Anything else to fight?
I mean, there is the X door.
I tried
Geralt
to
speeds
interrupt you
along.
before you were casting the spell, but okay.
Yeah, but Geralt just cast it because, he saw it climbing out and he was like getting ready. And I'd already clicked cast spell by that point.
Okay.
Gerald speeds along, no idea how much time I have left, is gonna just try and open this door.
How are you opening the door? For the door is
Lance,
locked.
push open. Oh, it's locked? Good.
Got a crucial part.
Yeah.
Too bad. Lance beats door.
No.
Well, I'm sorry. If Eldritch Blast beats wall, I'm pretty sure Lance can beat door.
Yes,
Make-
multiple
make-
Eldritch blasts.
Make
Yeah,
make 3
multiple
attack
lands.
rolls then.
Okay.
Actually, you might only have to make like 1.
Okay, I'll do one at a time. Obviously going for the fucking weak part of the door, the blocking mechanism.
Yeah, roll damage.
Can I hold up? How does that ability work?
What?
I think it's when you attack.
It's just whenever you hit. Okay, it's not a target. It's just whenever you hit the target. So yeah, okay. The door is a target. Get smitten.
You see the door sort of push against its hinges as it slides along the ground. It hasn't collapsed over yet, and it's sort of hanging. And as you do this, you you hear the violent banging again of heavy objects just being tossed around in here, and then you hear a bang against the door.
Do we
I
hear
hope-
this? Is it loud enough?
I think we can all tell where he fucking went anyways by having a decent insight.
Ty
Mhm.
and
Is that
Kate
something you...
Ty and Kate in hear it.
Okay. Kai, do you need the key?
No, he's finding his own way inside, and I suggest we try and catch up with it before he gets himself killed.
Alright, I'll be there in a sec.
This
Push
guy
the door
tries to
open.
run around.
While they're running.
Make a strength check.
Oh. Hmm.
What?
Tinox is pushing the door over.
Ah.
Yeah, you budge against the door and it slams to the ground. Roll initiative.
Okay. We're rolling initiative.
I'll let everybody move 34 feet.
Okay.
Alright. I guess we'll do some stuff during the combat.
Six. Earth gets 40. Kai, you get to go first as you hear these horrible noises.
Right, that's what I thought. As he runs through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just had to run on ahead.
Let me get you these so you can see. There's like one right at the door.
What's going on currently? Sorry, I was away for a bit.
There are a load of flesh golems.
Oh.
Are there any? Are any of the spores, have they like spread out to here, or are they?
It doesn't seem like it. You can't see any.
Okay.
All right.
Not 6, 5. There we go. Put that one on the rebel.
Yeah, after having moved, I'm gonna cast Bless on Crusoe, Gerald, and Kai.
Okay. 3 of your best.
Now they need to deal like 22 damage to Gerald, so he loses for him to lose haste.
Slash
My
golem
turn.
rushes forward. The slash golem rushes forward. They're all going to attack Crusoe. Crusoe gets crit for 25 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
As a hand just right into Crusoe's watery form.
Damn, that's just one flesh goal?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Is he gone?
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's gone.
Aw.
Reaction. As I
Not full
assume
power.
Geralt uses his reaction to stay upright.
Yeah. Xenox? You're muted.
Xenox, you're muted.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't.
Haha, you fool. This was all just to make space as they rush forward.
Oh no, they can surround me.
This one will rush forward. Yeah. As they now have 3 attacks left. They will all attack you. There's a 14, that does not hit a Geralt. That's an 11, that does not hit a Geralt. And that is a 10, that does not hit a Geralt.
No.
As the fists come flying into you, you just block all of them with your armor and your shield.
With fists flailing.
The other 3 golems.
He's
will run
holding the
out.
phone to get knocked down next time.
This one is going to immediately turn. This one rushes. Get 2 more attacks on Geralt. That is a 19 and a 10. Those do not hit. And 2 attacks on Kai.
Alright, I'm gonna use my reaction to Giant Warding Flare, the first attack.
Alright. You warding flare. And I roll a 17.
Yep, that doesn't hit. AC 20.
Only a 15, so you block both slams. And that is all the flesh golems. Aerith runs. Hey, I don't want to miss out on a fight. 5, 10, 20, 21, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. As she looks on. There's no fair. She will use some sorcery points. And then she will. What's she gonna do? Now you're all in my way. She will just firebolt. Yeah, she's just gonna firebolt. This one that she can see really clearly. spends 2 sorcery points. Hits, so she deals 3d10 damage. She deals 12 damage to the flesh golem. Who does really not seem to like that. Some might say it has an aversion to fire. Did Aerith know that? Nope. See. There we go. Gotta label these things. Katarina. Oh, Nikki got DC'd. There he is.
Timing.
Alright, my internet decided to stop. Sorry.
It's your turn if you.
It's my turn? Okay.
Well, it's Katarina's turn. Sorry.
Katarina isn't gonna do anything. There we go. That's
Okay.
easy.
Flip over the zombie. Which are any of these hurt already?
Yeah, the one that Aerith hit. This one, the one you're directly.
We will then attack B. Right. That attack.
You're gonna blight them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most likely won't.
Roll damage.
$37.
It appears to take necrotic damage. It's saved, so half. But...
Does it look like the spell affects it? Would affect anything?
Does what?
Like it affects it like it would affect another.
Yeah, it just looks like normal. It just saved.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, Wuxian's turn. Wuxian is gonna try and mind link with this construct, this animated guy in the rubble.
You mind link with it?
Hello there. Are you cognizant?
I have no purpose. I'm shutting down.
Would you like a purpose?
No.
Alright. You sure?
I am sure.
So you're just going to stay in that rubble forever and not do anything?
Yes. As you hear a faint hum.
Right. Well, guess I can't stop you. Too bad.
Thousands of years, but eventually the power will fade.
That's nice. Very poetic. $25, $30, 50. As I just am flying to where the hubbub is, I guess. That's
Okay.
my turn.
Alyssa's turn. Alyssa will run 50. Expend a mote, her second to last one, and hit the flesh golem A. 23 still hits. Dealing 25 radiant damage. The golem is now bloodied. Gerald,
Yeah.
you are surrounded.
Or are they surrounded by me? As I'm going to start from the bottom upwards. E. While I am hasted, it's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Hit it once. Disadvantage. Uh, 9 plus 12.
Yeah.
Hit. Okay. Yeah. Hit it for 19 damage.
Yep. You hit it for 19 damage.
Then smack it again.
You're also blessed, so you can add a d4 to that 15.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay. Ah, 13 damage this time.
Keep in mind that you have to wield the lance with both your hands, since you're not on the mount anymore. So maybe have to unequip your shield.
That is right. It's not just disadvantage.
I've already done it now.
I mean, just drop the shield. That's, don't worry. Then third attack. Okay. And the bottom guy again. 22 damage.
They're also bloodied. As this flesh stitched together begins to fall apart.
And then, what was it to drop my shield, KJ?
It's free.
Okay. Could I pick it back up?
Not this turn.
Damn. So it's not free.
It's free to drop it.
So unequip that. Okay, yeah, I'm still fine. 23 AC. That's plenty.
High.
Right. Kai will cast a fireball, centered around one of the flesh golems, and obviously exclude all of my allies that would be in range. Like as long as it doesn't hit Alyssa, she should be fine, since it can exclude 4 creatures.
Yep. Roll damage.
Yep.
So fireball comes down in a big bursting ball of light, and it sort of sneaks its way around everybody.
DC 17 dex save.
They all seem very focused on surrounding and attacking Geralt, so yeah, they will burn. I don't like burning.
21 fire damage. That's Kai's turn.
It's then their turn. It attacks Kaiten, it attacks Kai, and the other three attack Geralt.
You go in the order A, B, C, D, E. So the ones that, so like if they hit me and I drop concentration on blast, then that could then he won't have that for haste.
It doesn't. I'm not really too bothered. I just did Geralt first because it was the most dice.
All right.
That's a nat 1. That's a 13 plus 7 is a 20. It doesn't even hit Geralt. It's a 14. Wow, I rolled high. Plus 7 is a 21. Doesn't even hit Geralt. The 2 against Kaiten.
If they have a +7 with my shield up, they can only hit me on a crit. Huh. Interesting.
That is a 19 against Kaiten. Okay, Kaiten take 17 bludgeoning damage as you are hit round the face with a fist. These things just seem to be rabid and punching. Against Kai now. It's only an 18.
Yeah, I'm not using my reaction here.
And yeah, and a 12. So all misses. It's Eris's turn. How do I do the cool ball of fire thing? I haven't learned that yet. And how do I make it not hit my friends? There's so many things that you haven't taught me.
It takes a lot of practice. Dedication to the art. I only learned it recently myself after practicing for years.
Takes a couple of steps and launches a firebolt at Flesh Golem. Dealing 14 fire damage. The Flesh Golem looks like it's really gonna fall apart, but it's still together. Fuck it. She wants to kill. She has so many sorcery points. She's going for it.
Oh, she's going for it.
She's going for it.
Yeah, she takes out our golem.
Hey.
Well done, Eric.
Well done, Aerith. Strong and powerful.
Katarina.
Not gonna do anything.
Kitten.
Firework. Firework. Hands. On Flesh Golem.
How big's the cone?
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, it would get C as well.
Yeah, you hit B and C.
Oh, nice.
Because it goes like 5 and then 10 and then 15. And then if you really wanted to hit 3 golems, I let you launch it straight forward and you hit Geralt. Okay,
I'll just hit the golems.
Yeah, you hit B and C.
Exit.
Oh my god, C rolled a nat 20.
So it takes no damage.
Okay. B takes 9 damage, and C takes 4 damage. Is that Kaiten? Okay.
That's the end.
Orgisia.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50. Yeah. What can I do from here? Probably not a lot.
You could just dash.
I can just dash over, yeah. There we go.
Welcome to the fight.
Well, looks like we're fighting some ugly bastards.
They're making horrible flesh creations. Flesh golems. Never liked them. As Alyssa launches her last moat, she's just going to launch at a flesh golem B. Don't roll a 1. Cool. That's 36 radiant damage. So that flesh golem is now bloodied. And with her action, Alyssa will just firebolt it as well. Yep. Goes 26. Killing another golem. Geralt, your turn.
Alright. That same guy. Fuck him up, dude. Swing once. Damage. 15 damage to that same guy at the bottom. E.
You deal 15 damage to him, killing him.
Good.
As you slice through the flesh, stitched together, falls apart.
It's very unwieldy, but hey, it's working. As D is my next target. Hit him. Nope, disadvantage. Oh, yep. Hit this one for 14 damage this time.
Okay, you hit D for 14 damage.
And then third swing. Oh, thrust. Whatever the fuck.
Yep.
18 damage.
As you thrust in again, you hit the golem for 18 damage. The golem is now bloodied.
And then I can use my free action to pick up the shield and wield it in one hand. Well, Lance
Yep.
goes down on the floor. No opportunity attacks for me, but you know.
Yeah, sure. Kai.
Well, Lance doesn't. Don't drop the Lance, but you know, hold it one hand. Is that alright?
Yeah, you can hold it in one hand. You're strong enough. You have a strength score of 19.
Alright. Kai will turn invisible and then Scorching Ray. Immediately Scorching Ray, Flash Golem C.
Okay.
Do I have advantage on Scorching Rays?
You do.
Okay. So first attack is either a 18 or... Yep. So that's one hit on the first one. I'm using a second level spell slot, by the way. A hit on the second one as well. And I know that might be a miss. No, an 18 on the third one. So is that 3 hits or?
Yeah, that's true.
For 23 damage on Flesh Golem C.
Okay, Flesh Golem C takes 23 damage. Is also now bloodied.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Flesh Golems. Both golems with disadvantage will try and attack Gerald. Time to roll the double 20. I did not roll the double 20. Have fun killing them. Aerith. Go Aerith. Launch fireball. Where are you? There you are. 23 fire damage. Jesus. As she sort of hops over here and launches one at sea. That's her turn. Katarina.
None.
None. Katen.
Another burning hand. Like, angle it.
You could always move here and...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would make my life easy. That. Not catch Jerry.
What's this burning hands again?
Yeah.
Okay. It's me not paying attention. One of them succeeded. Hooray.
Yay.
One takes 8, the other takes 4. Yeah, there we go. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, walks in.
Alright, I'm gonna blast those two. Here we go.
Okay,
Starting with C.
let me roll. The DPS is here.
I'm here, and I'm 17.
That's a hit. The
Alright.
blast just goes flying into the flesh golem.
Benga. 9.
9 damage to C.
Okay. 21. 8.
8 force damage is enough to blast it apart.
Whoosh. Finish them off. Flesh Golem D gets the third one.
Okay.
Oh, a 15.
Still a hit.
I love it.
Literally all of you can't miss. Unless you roll a 1. 14.
14. Three new ones coming through. 19. And 7 damage.
7 damage.
Still up?
Yep.
Alright. $22. 9 damage.
Still up.
You got one last. One more blast. 25. 15.
Yep. Dead. Blast apart all the golems. Combat is over.
Alright. That's done.
Now within the room, it's just debris. Just everything's been smashed apart.
It's just
Oh.
debris. Okay.
Right. Just gonna quickly. Kai just quickly runs over and shuts this door if it isn't already shut.
Alright,
I think we shut it, probably.
good
I
job.
believe that it's shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That
Can
was
we
a
have
good
like
fight. Oh,
one room or two?
We have 2 rooms to explore, I think. Well, maybe not that one.
Ugh.
That one's probably covered in that fungus.
Well, yes, they were connected. But
Maybe
I believe it was from the glance I caught of it. It seemed to be mostly just rubble as well.
Yes, probably not worth investigating. So, we've got one more.
Did we see this area over here from like this area here, KJ? Or...
It was kind of hard to see. You did see it like a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna open up this one.
Okay, you open up the room and cold wind howls through the collapsed east wall of this huge chamber, whose far side is completely submerged under frigid seawater. A dense bed of kelp grows up from the submerged floor, obscuring any sight of what lies below. Broken glass and the remains of shattered tables cover the floor and the dry section of the room.
Well, a bunch of shattered tables and some kelp. Not really much to gawk at.
You, Woxian, notice a stone chest built into the floor and submerged in the water against the back wall.
Ooh, okay. She's gonna fly over there.
Yep.
Not going like here. There's a chest in here, so maybe we can check that out.
Kai, as soon as
Underwater
you
then?
enter the room, you do your quick little scan of it as well, and you notice that there are where's my thing? My encounter's not here. I mean what?
I mean, what?
I mean what? Basically, there's just like 4 very, very big crabs hidden in the kelp.
Oh, okay.
Like huge. You remember the huge giant crabs that you fought before?
Ah,
Yeah, they're that big.
The big old crabs. Okay.
in the kelp over here, like.
Yeah, this kelp. They're as low as the octopi you've seen before. It just seems like this place has wildlife.
Mhm.
Maybe mutant wildlife.
Right. There's really big crabs in the water, kind of far away.
Okay.
Just something to be wary of again.
Yeah, yeah. Could you come here and open this chest?
Like, how far submerged is it in water, KJ?
The chest is about 10 feet below water. The huge giant crabs at the bottom of the kelp are about 50 feet below water.
Okay.
Just for a comparison.
Well, I'd have to almost dive down into the water to get that chest.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. The toughest chests, though, usually have the most rewards, right?
Or it might have been ruined by the Arctic water.
I mean, who knows what's inside? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't.
Want me to wade in? Grab it.
Oh, that's right. You're the water boy, Gerald. Do the water thing.
Right.
Uh,
If you
Kaiten could also get it.
Sure.
How deep
Or-
is the chest?
An unseen servant. There's options.
Huh, an unseen servant.
I'm not
If
sure
it's-
if they would be able to move that chest though.
They could just open it, take what we need, bring it back.
I
Need
feel
a
like I
method.
could just bring the whole chest.
Don't want.
Wildlife's wildlife. They can't hurt me.
Yeah, but you can have.
Well,
I'm not going
Oh
to.
no.
What
well,
if
if
they
you don't want
pinch?
to, if you don't want to be disturbed or disturb the wildlife, I suggest sending you would be the best then, Kaden. You can transform, can't you? Just-
Actually, I can see it underneath. If you want me to levitate it.
Oh, you can do that, sure.
That
Let's have
would,
Alyssa do it.
that would be less stress.
Alyssa points her staff, uses yeah, it's only 2 charges. And then it just rises slowly out the water.
Gerald just like rubs one of his fingers and says, "Not today, friend."
Hmm. Would I be able to pick out a couple of the like kelp strands up on top with my mage hand?
They're sort of like attached, and your mage hand isn't like it doesn't have any strength.
It's not strong enough. Okay.
10 pounds of force, but yeah, double not.
Mhm.
Still not use the ring of swim.
As,
All I
as
can do
strong as a
is
swimmer you are, Gerald, I'm
levitate.
more concerned about the. I was more concerned about the cold of the water.
I'm
Hmm.
just levitating the chest up. Can we grab it?
Right.
Mhm.
So, like, where is it on the map? Like here,
It's
or
like
Yeah.
it's like right here. You might have to be in the water for like unless you're Wilksian.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
float
yeah.
there and get the chest.
Yeah,
good point.
yeah.
yeah. Alyssa rises it up, and then you fly above the water, and
Sort of.
you can
Yeah.
you can just grab it. Like it's not exceptionally heavy,
Mhm.
and as you grab it, Alyssa will end her concentration, and you just holding this chest now.
Wonderful. Let's see what's inside.
Right. Put the chest key in. Put the chest key out. In, out, in, out. Turn it all
Oh,
around.
I thought that was just a Dutch song. Do you really? Oh,
What
How
do
is
you
that just
mean?
song?
there's a Dutch version of it.
You do
I
the
like
hokey
how you thought the hokey pokey was just a duck song. That's music to me.
No, there's a different version.
You open this chest and are greeted by 20 milky liquids stored in gold vials.
The cum vials!
The compound has been found.
Oh, praise!
AJ, what have you done?
That's what the source book says.
Oh no. Okay.
Come.
Oh,
So. Do you know
Yeah,
what
if
they
you
are?
couldn't tell this entire time, you've just been playing Frozen 6.
Well, the fuck's Frozen sick.
It's in Wild Mount.
I mean, yeah, I figured it was a module where you started reading stuff out.
Mhm.
I don't know
It really worked for what I needed, so I just changed like most of the encounters.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm.
Not sure I recognize it, but magical analysis might be able to help.
Alright. Tell
Okay,
us
What
what
about
it is.
Using
what
my
about you,
latent
Kaden?
doctor's degree,
Yeah.
does milky liquid kind of connect with what I've seen before? Because when I think of kind of milky like this, first thought is come. Second thought is kind of curative medicine.
Yeah, just with your basic knowledge of medicine, it does remind you of like ancient cowpole almost.
Yeah, like antibiotic, like
Yeah.
you know when you were younger and you got that tub of liquid antibiotics or something.
What?
Yeah, like cowpole.
I had fucking like chest infections quite a bit when I was younger, and like it got this fucking horrible banana shit I had to drink.
Strawberry cowpole.
Mmm.
It was like prescribed stuff, so it was even worse.
Like, I mean, I have plenty of stories to tell as the son of a doctor about what I had, but
Yeah. You get what I mean, right?
Hmm?
You get what I mean, though, right?
Yeah, I know it is.
Okay. Well, it seems like what I know looks like the same kind of curative medicines.
Curative medicine, that does sound good. You think it might be the antidote?
Potentially. Okay, do you want to have a quick do over? See if you find anything suspicious about this.
I mean, I'm not that knowledgeable.
You've brewed potions before. Perhaps there's something you know about it. Something of your expertise could be useful here.
Not that good at it, but I'll give it a
Well, you're not. You're probably the most talented at it here as Kai touches your shoulder and casts guidance.
well. Aiden sits down with. That's a good. Spends like 5 maybe.
I'm not the most knowledgeable of this, but in this room you are.
Look, last
Alright.
time she tried to do potions, it went bad. Tried to test it. It
So what exactly are you doing?
is just like shaking the bottles. If she can't really find anything, she uncap one and like dip a finger in, cap it again. I'm gonna test the liquid.
Yeah, you just test the liquid. You put your finger in it. Nothing happens. You slosh it around a bit. It just seems like a liquid in a vial.
Yep, it's a liquid.
Alright, I'll be
Like-
the first one to try then.
I don't know what else I can tell you.
I feel like if we have 20 of these things and we've been exposed to the spores, we should all just drink one. As long as
I
it
mean,
doesn't kill Gerald instantly.
Let me just nick it first and let's see.
Well, we can always try the magical analysis as well.
Yeah, it's alright, I'm
I think
fine.
it's too.
As Gerald already
Never-
drinks one.
Never mind.
I mean,
Look,
Gerald,
you can
aren't
drink
you...
raw magic, I can drink some potions.
Gerald, aren't you resistant to, like, poison things?
But I still felt something when the disease got me, so
Okay.
I assume not.
Well, Orgisia is gonna take some of it and just give it to Katarina just to test.
Yeah, Verena take some.
I for one will still try and analyze it and see. It takes
You can
10
analyze while I
minutes.
slowly decay from the inside out. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm drinking this.
Just wait a second. Joe just kind of stands there, waiting.
Waiting for what?
His body, for his heart to either stop or keep going.
It's just you wait,
And then a minute passes.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald. Okay.
I feel fine.
Yeah, well, Orgisia is just gonna drink it too.
I feel like the same before I drank it and after I drank it, so
Well, the chance of you being healthy are much higher than they were before, so.
You watch as Woxian drinks this liquid, and immediately Woxian's skin turns blue, just completely blue,
Mm.
and then very quickly returns to normal color.
Oh,
Is it supposed to happen?
I don't know, but it's certainly an effect. Do I feel fine, KJ?
Yeah, afterwards you feel fine.
Okay. I think that probably worked.
Can you normally do that?
No, Gerald, I can't turn blue on command.
Well, that didn't happen to Gerald.
Well, Gerald is a paladin immune to disease.
Perhaps that's the effect that happens when you were infected.
Yes, perhaps.
And
Earliff,
learned to test it on multiple experience.
Yeah.
go get yourself cured.
Okay. Aerith drinks down a vial.
No,
Waits. Nothing
no
happens.
patience for anyone.
I'll
All right.
wait for whatever Kai has.
3 out of 6 is good for me.
I would rather not vicious white milk.
How
I
does it
don't know
taste, KJ?
Like, come.
It's completely tasteless. Like
Okay.
on your
Damn.
taste, but that like it's odd to consume a thing and not taste anything.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like water.
It's like
like
saliva.
water.
It's like water if water was like thick.
Man, not even medicinal.
Not the fake
Oh,
water
oh,
again!
fake water!
He's coming in!
Oh
Boom,
no!
boom, boom, boom,
Not
boom,
again.
boom, boom, boom.
Recently encountered thick water somewhere else. Where did we?
It was in Ruya, I think, the fucking liquid that poured out of the crystal
Oh,
when you
that-
broke that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, seems fine to me. I mean, I'm gonna take my vow. As Alyssa just delicately mage hands herself a vial as it slowly tips.
Maybe we should give Fred. Oh. Right.
I'm sorry to say this, Gerald, but he's dead.
I just remembered now. All I heard was his scream as he faded away.
Don't worry, he'll be
Oh.
back.
It sounded a little bit like. Ah! No.
Yeah, sort of like that.
As a side point, you know what I think's the funniest fucking thing? People doing voices and then the character that they're doing the voice for in like imitating somebody else's voice. So like to try and do that, you're fucking changing your voice 2 different filters. Try and imitate your character imitating somebody.
Just don't think about it too hard.
I fucking love it. It's great.
All right, Kai imitating Gerald. Oh hi, I'm Gerald. I come from Dradao.
Too fucking soon, Kai. God damn.
Hurty-gurty-gurty-gur, I'm Gerald. I live in the water and love bathing. Sometimes, occasionally.
Realistic. Rarely.
Are you
Yes.
going to have any of this, Kai and Kaiten, or
Kai wants to examine it first.
Doesn't hurt to examine it further.
While you do that, I shall bring back Crusoe with this wonderfully provided body of water.
Don't.
As Gerald kneels down.
Watch
Start
out
tapping
and
the
upset the
fine
crab,
greatest deed.
please.
does this process involve touching the water?
No.
Okay.
It's
Makes
just,
me
it's
worried.
just, you know. I mean, it's verbal and somatic, fine greatest stage, you know.
I know.
bringing Crusoe back from the water.
Before Crusoe comes back, Kai finishes. And when Kai finishes, it's the exact same thing. He gets 0 information.
So it's not magical. However, it turned Vilshan's skin blue for 2 seconds, and
It's
then
probably a reaction due to the disease. I don't know.
Or it might be the whole Kalistar thing.
Can we wait till tomorrow?
It could be raw magic.
Might be dead by then.
I'm pretty sure I'm fine, guys.
There's some slow-acting poisons.
I know. Well, we'll find out, okay? If I'm dead by tomorrow, well, that's just how it is. And no, Gerald, Kalistar aren't blue. At least I'm pretty sure they aren't.
I didn't say that. I said maybe it's because of your race. It might be the interaction here.
Maybe. Who knows?
As the water starts to
Or
bubble.
maybe I'm the only one who was infected, and as such, I'm the only one who turned blue. Due to a chemical reaction with the 2 medicines. You know, it might have just been all those small fungus particles dying inside me and spilling all their blue blood.
We don't know, do we?
I don't know.
I forget to ask, did we feel any different from, like, whenever the mushroom cloud happened, KJ, or did...
No, you will feel
No,
exactly
We
the
didn't
same.
feel any different now.
Okay.
Mystery fungus.
Right. Well, just in case, I'll try and call upon all the protection I can for taking this myself. As Kai casts Bless on himself and steps in proximity of Gerald and then drinks the potion.
Okay. Drink the potion. Nothing happens.
One up, but one drink.
So hey, the Crusoe fucking died again? Thank you.
It'd probably extend the bless to Caden and Gerald, just if he has to, if he has to pick someone else other than himself.
Yay.
Well, I don't feel anything different.
Neither did I, really. All that
Well,
happened was Miss Kim turned blue.
Kitten's the last one.
I'll see what happens.
Not the worst idea. Just let us know if anything, if you start feeling anything happening.
Of course.
We'll let you know if we feel anything happening.
Hi, could you carry a spare one of those in case?
Of course, we still have like 15 left here.
Carry some spares in case.
You actually have 14.
Should be 13. Crusoe's taking one. I want to risk it. I don't know if it transfers through souls or anything.
Okay.
Look, if this guy was inventing a disease that could kill the gods, I imagine it's powerful enough to kill the soul as well.
I mean, he didn't finish making it, Gerald.
But we don't know if it was because it's a mixture of all the things inside that lab.
You think accidentally it might have caused the disease to... Okay.
Maybe
Not accidentally, but there's something in there might be powerful enough.
maybe the just needed some fire. Nothing here to set on fire. Couldn't think.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Start the fire.
He has a fire. He could have cast Fireball. I'm pretty sure he had that. No, just important details.
Okay, do you remember his lab? He had things on burners. He
Yeah.
had fire. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And Caruso, come on.
Also,
Where are
this
you, buddy?
entire place is lit up by magic fires.
True.
Hmm. Well, do you think this is gonna work?
What? The supposed antidotes?
Maybe?
Yes, I heard they were developing things here, and we have 2 liquids now and a dead body.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should camp out nearby. Side isn't it?
Okay, yeah. We can camp outside.
Alright, then perhaps tomorrow. One thing that might be able to help is seeing how the potions react. The blue ones with the white ones.
What's that?
Oh yes, if we mix them, perhaps we'll get an understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Bumson.
Hmm.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Guys
Wow,
just gonna remain with Gerald until Crusoe comes back.
I just explored my first thing with you guys. I mean, I've explored other stuff, but none with people.
Congrats.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You're a proper dungeon delver now.
This wasn't a dungeon, it was more of a laboratory.
I consider everything a dungeon these days.
Ah,
Place with a lot of rooms. Needs to be explored. Has hidden chests everywhere. You see them an awful lot.
short while later, Crusoe just sort of rises out of this freezing cold water. You can see like it's like Crusoe, but like Crusoe with ice.
Crusoe on ice.
Crusoe on ice.
Crusoe's already on ice, smile.
Crusoe was already kind of icy, but even still, Crusoe is like even more sort of emanating an aura of cold.
So Crusoe is a Pegasus at the moment. Does well, that's the stat block of one. Does he have like wings made of ice? Maybe now, for example.
Yeah, like the rest of him is like the rest of him there is icy. His wings that too,
Mm.
Send
Mm.
me Crusoe's picture. It may tag also.
Sure.
Don't need to use it. I'm just asked for.
Fair enough. If I have Crusoe saved.
What happens when you haven't really had a answer?
Then once you're done with adding wings to it, you track down the original artist on Twitter or something. You send him the fucking edited picture with wings on, and they say, "Hey, I fixed your art."
Hey, fix
Oh.
it. Yeah.
I will work on
Just
it.
alter all the colors and be like, hey, I fixed it.
Alright, Crusoe. How you feeling? Good, bad, neutral.
I feel great.
Open up.
I'm
Mhm.
unsure what you mean.
Your mouth. Drink.
Oh,
And
thank
Gerald's
you.
like, holding the vial towards it or opening it. And there you go.
Crusoe
That's just in case, because I don't know what the fuck was
consumes
that.
the vial, briefly turns blue, and then goes back to normal.
Told you!
Oh my.
I fucking told you!
It's not magic.
If
It's not magic.
if we have enough, Mario, we can test some on Cluck.
I'm pretty sure they died before the spores were even touched.
Well, no,
I
but
mean-
that brings up an interesting point. Cluck would have no exposure to the mushroom
Exactly.
spores then.
Mm-hmm.
But only
So that's
if Cluck says yes.
Was Fred alive in that room or not? As well.
I believe he was at.
No, I
believe-
think Fred died during the fight.
Yeah, he
He
died
died
during the fight. So
Yeah.
one
I
of
think the
them
spores-
already broke
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he died.
that
in room,
table.
okay.
I mean, sure, but it was like a few seconds.
it's still a probability
Yeah.
that he was there. That he
We
was
could
affected.
we could
by
also
it.
test it on Fred if
Alright, Crusoe, that's a good thing I did that
Mhm.
because you might have been infected by something. Because Welsh had the same reaction to that.
Well, thank you.
But no one else did, so you've kind of confirmed everything.
Or
What have you
maybe
got, Rodney?
Crusoe's a Kalish stuff.
I have the blue I have the blue
Or-
stuff
I
guy.
knew it!
Right.
If I fucking remember, that would have been a really shitty conclusion. I didn't know you were Kalistar,
Hmm.
Crusoe.
I mean
if we're
technically
testing
one of
with
his
it,
parents
we
is a
should-
god.
That's not what Kalish are.
Still, about what
If-
I understand of it.
If we're experimenting with it,
Oh.
perhaps we should keep a distance from the one who's testing it.
Oh, I can pour it in with me. Stay away from.
Right, that's a good
That is-
idea.
Hold on, that is interesting though, because you bring up a point there, Fancy.
What?
Wilkshin is the daughter of fucking Celtrix. Is
Yep.
that right? Yeah. And Crusoe is made by a door.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be fucking through with the correlation of the gods. Not
I think
just the disease.
I think Kalistar might be just Celtrix, but we'll see.
I mean, it's also just the raw magic as well. Might have something to do with it. So
Yeah, but then
considering,
Crusoe
or-
reacted as well.
Yeah.
yeah, but he's a creature made by magic.
Yeah,
Okay. Well.
There are
okay,
you.
the point
Oh,
I'm making
sorry.
here is that this guy was making a disease to kill a god, and so far the people that were affected by this or whatever had Flash Blue have strong connections with God.
That is
Well,
good
it helps.
because we can test your theory, Gerald. Because Cluck is not connected to God in any way.
Ah, yes, that's,
Oh,
that's all out of character.
Better not be. I know it was out of character, but it worked in character.
But I didn't say it in character.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm playing character. Joe's not that
Okay.
smart. But he's smarter, but he's not making that
Use
connection.
this room. Oh,
What for?
Right. Hmm.
testing. Sorry, I want to.
What? God, look, you too.
Well, the door might be broken here, so
Yeah, the door is off the hinge.
this. Hmm.
Real quick before you guys. Joe comes out. Roshan
Yes.
gave Crusoe the vial and he glowed blue just like you, so not to be infected by it.
Okay. So either Crusoe is somehow affected by the disease,
Or you two
or
are
the blue means something else.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I don't feel bad. So as long as I'm not feeling bad, I think we're fine for now.
They want to do some tests. Let's just wait for them.
You think this room is fine? There's still doors that are up on both sides here.
Maybe room with the many chests. Then we trigger the trap in case. Stop when it.
Hmm. No, I think that's the most dangerous room to do this in, then, considering the entire floor is covered in oil.
The toilet bed.
I don't think we should try it in one of the like the hallway room. Maybe the ones with beds in it.
Hmm.
Then we wouldn't be able to pass through.
Right. We just need to be on guard to make sure to make sure the golem doesn't do something weird.
Okay, Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
You make your way around into one of the bedrooms.
Yes. Just I'll just keep guard and make sure it doesn't nothing intervenes.
The potion gets placed down. Kane like closes the door just so where she can see it. And she's gonna use Mage Hand to grab the milky potion and pour it in.
As soon as these two meet, you watch as there's a brilliant blue flash in the room. And then it's very brief. Make a constitution saving throw.
Oh. Yeah, that was to be expected. Ah. 7.
You're affected by the blinded condition for about 10 seconds.
He just stumbles.
But then everything fades. And there's no blue light anymore.
Ah, fuck.
I could see the light from here. That was quite a violent reaction.
It was blue.
Hmm.
Maybe those they had a reaction. Needed to better inside.
Inside of their bodies. But that's possible then. That it only happened because they were deceased, I suppose.
You look back inside. As you look in, the vial looks completely empty. Both of them.
Mm-hmm. I will sort of look at. We'll sort of try and see if there's any like fine details in the like through the fine details in the air to see if it's like any different in there, like if it seems that there's some sort of gas or like anything different in the air, like if the smell is different or something like that.
Make a perception check.
I would have been about to do.
Oh, well,
Oh,
that's
nice.
a natural 20
That's not 20.
with a
okay.
9.
Hit natural.
If Kai knew what carbon dioxide was, he'd know there's none in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he doesn't, so he just knows the air.
You
Seems
mean carbon
different.
monoxide, right, KJ?
No, I mean dioxide.
Oh. Huh.
It's plants.
Right,
Plants,
yeah.
baby.
Okay.
And the air in there is oxygen.
It does seem like my best guess would be that they cancel each other out into something completely neutral. That's the hunch I have, so it might be safe.
Give it a test on clock to see if the
Mm-hmm.
don't know. And if we keep one of the ones, we can also give it to him, and then give him the other stuff.
Yes.
So it's like a
Alright. Well, our findings were decent. We currently are running on a hypothesis that the liquids and the fungus, sort of the spores, cancel each other out.
Alright, so it is an antidote. Case solved.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not fully sure yet. We're gonna do tests on clock.
Well, I'm fully convinced, so let's just settle down for the night. You two do whatever you want.
Right.
Can I borrow the burning thing after you?
Yeah, sure.
I'll get dinner.
So much effort for so
Oh.
little.
We're having dinner. We're going to.
What we
Should all like to live in my humble abode again. I didn't use all my power.
I wouldn't want to
Oh.
spoil myself, really.
would appreciate.
Alright. Very well.
Well, if you
She
insist.
takes out her miniature portal carved from ivory, a small piece of polished marble, and a silver spoon, lays them out, and begins her magic.
Mhm.
And then she creates a 5 feet wide and 10-foot tall portal entrance to her magnificent mansion that you have all previously been in. A lot better than out here in the cold, I must say.
Yes, that's a good point.
Are you sure you want
Come
to
on
go
in
there?
then. You're all guests. Welcome in my mansion. Alyssa just walks through first.
Alright.
That's what you get when you have a high level wizard with you. So Aerith skips in.
Moxian's staying outside because she's summoning her familiar.
Yeah, well, the portal stays there for 24 hours, so come in when you're ready.
I love how you just get better and better versions of like rope trick, and which then becomes tiny hut and then magnificent mansion. Like functionally, they're almost the same sort. They provide the same sort of luxuries gameplay wise, but just the in character luxury of them is so much better.
As you all sort of spread in, the various semi-visible servants begin to cook up and serve a dinner. And I will say that Wuxian finishes Find Familiar, swaps out with Kaiten, and you may all long rest. Wait, no, you may all short rest, but not long rest. Is what I meant to say.
Alright.
I heard fancy click, which is a problem.
I did not click.
Okay, good.
I actually.
Wait, what?
You may all short rest, but not long rest. There we go.
Well, fuck. You said you may long rest, and I was like, okay, cool. Then when you were saying no, I didn't hear it until I already double clicked it. I was on 89, no, 90 hit points. So, fuck.
I am missing
Okay.
70.
Like you can always use like 4 or something. Like you can use 7 without consequence, pretty much.
I'd use 2 first levels,
That is the end of today's session.
third level, and then a fourth level. Okay.
How much XP?
50 lay on hands.
Wow.
How long does aid last for Sarah, by the way?
8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, you still got it.
How much XP did we get, KJ?
I'm doing that now.
Oh, okay.
To get
I
up
must borrow your time after this. Not in voice chat.
Okay. not ominous.
Wow, nice. That's a good fucking regen. I spent 4 to make sure I might get full health. Still fucking not.
Same.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay, guys.
Just kick me in the balls next time.
If you want.
I was gonna. But any buttons to one time. Fine then.